Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Daphne rose to meet with Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Meanwhile, Fanny Grayson will be back about her own incense pitch for Forrester Creations. Plus, Steffi Forrester Finnegan outlines her plan to get the company back. Steffi doesn't plan on just taking this preemption lying down. Justin Barber, CA, ain't find a result yet, but is likely still looking. Meanwhile, Steffi has come up with a plan on how to fight back. Steffi will explain this plan to her favored bones. It involves a notorious perfumier that enters Forrester Creations as an operative. Steffi explains her plan to her family. Still, there might be some questions about whether this plan will really work. What would be really intriguing is if Brooke, Daphne, and Zend Forrester Dominguez all worked together. While Brooke has formerly lost Ridge Forrester, she still might want to prove she had pure intentions each on. Interestingly enough, Daphne will go to Forrester Creations to talk about getting an incense line. Still, Carter and Hope also have Fanny, who also wanted an incense line. Still, also 2 incense lines might be okay, if Forrester Creations were much larger. Still, Carter and Hope really just need one for the size of Forrester Creations. Daphne meets with Carter and Hope, and blows them down. Carter and Hope are impressed by Daphne. Of course, she probably gets some tips from Steffi on how to get in blessing. Steffi needs Daphne in there so she can find out what's going on and how to fight back. It's verified that latterly this week, Brooke Logan gives the green light for Daphne's line. So, that sounds like Fanny is transferred quilting. We might also see what happens as Luna Nozawa ogles at Will Spencer through the staircase. Is Will going to be Luna's coming romantic preoccupation? With Luna Hale about Remy Price and Hale of Elector Forrester's fire, what's this angelic periodical killer going to do next? Fanny Grayson, to pitch her scent line. Notorious perfumier Daphne Rose makes her own pitch at Forrester Creations. Steffi Forrester Finnegan explains her plan to take the company from Carter Walton and Hope Logan. It seems that the Forrester family isn't doing anything about the preemption. Justin Barber hasn't been suitable to come up with any results, but he's continuing to look into the case. Meanwhile, Steffi tells her family about what plan she has come up with. Supposedly, Steffi is the one who pushes Daphne to make a pitch to Forrester Creations. Daphne is in Paris and must have a good and solid relationship with Steffi. It's not like Steffi can just trust anyone with this task. So, Daphne will do her stylish to get into the company and report important intel back to Steffi. Steffi explains her plan to her favored bones. As Steffi learns information from Daphne, there could be a twist. It's teased that Daphne could beget problems between Carter and Hope. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if Steffi told Daphne to worm her way into Carter's arms. Since Steffi thinks that Hope is responsible for the preemption, she might suppose that all Carter needs is a more honorable piece of arm delicacy. The only complication I see with this plan is that Daphne could actually fall for Carter, or end up siding with Hope. We will also see Fanny make her pitch to Forrester Creations. Fanny is hoping for a scent line. Still, Carter and Hope also want to be sure they make the right choices. It makes no sense for Forrester Creations to have 2 incense lines. So, since we know Brooke Logan approves Daphne's line, Fanny might get rejected. There's also the situation with Luna Nozawa and Bill Spencer, with Luna intimately being on house arrest at Bill's place. How soon before someone finds out? Could Bill end up losing everything and everyone because of Luna? Steffi Forrester Finnegan, to explain her plan. Daphne Rose dupes Carter Walton and Hope Logan plus, Luna Nozawa sets her sights on Will Spencer. So, it wouldn't be long before Elector Forrester encounters a new trouble, maybe this bone. Indeed deadlier than Remy Price. Luna has been transferred from captivity to Bill Spencer's house. While Luna isn't free, the situation is a lot better than captivity. Still, there are rules that Luna has to follow. Bill probably will also anticipate Luna to get some kind of internal health treatment. So, Bill might end up making a secret and controversial deal with Taylor Hayes. Technically, Taylor can't tell anyone about her cases, but that could be hard considering Steffi was one of Luna's victims. When Will brings Elektra to meet Bill, Luna will be forced to hide. Luna can be seen skimming through the bars in the staircase however, smiling at Will. Will saved Elektra from Remy. Indeed, though Remy has been arrested, it presumably won't be long before he resurfaces. In the meantime, Elektra will get a false sense of security. Elektra presumably thinks that her problems are now over. Still, if Luna gets fixated on Will, also Elektra could be in peril each over again. Steffi explains her plan to the Forrester family. Steffi is using someone she knows from Paris to help Master Carter and Hope. Daphne will get a new line at Forrester Creations, but she's actually a factory. While Daphne will be reporting intel back to Steffi, she'll also beget some problems for Hope's relationship with Carter. Ridge Forrester designs a dress for Taylor. This makes Taylor swoon and she gives herself to Ridge as Brooke remains brokenhearted. Back over at Forrester Creations, Fanny Grayson shows up again. Fanny meets with Katie Logan still, it's unclear if Fanny gets her incense line. While Brooke greenlights Daphne, nothing is mentioned about Fanny's pitch. Daphne will have some news to report back to Steffi. Brooke will still be agonized, but if she brigades up with Daphne, that might bring some stopgap to bridge suckers. Also, Remy could try to communicate Elektra, just as Luna did with Bill, during her imprisonment. They are formerly proving to be full of different surprises that you wouldn't want to miss. This week is going to be a fast bone. For our favorite heritage families in this fictional city of Los Angeles. When secrets and pressure are going to collide when Bill hides Luna as he faces Elektra for the veritably first time. Also, Brooke and Ridge are dealing with some major issues in their relationship yet again while they battle for their hearts. Fanny Grayson pitches her scent line to Hope and Carter. Daphne Rose makes a shot for her line at Forrester Creations as well. Hope and Carter get the news that they'd been wanting to hear when Brooke gives them the green light for their new scent line. That same day, Taylor and Ridge also partake a passionate kiss as it's enough clear that they're about to take effects to the bedroom. Ridge gives Taylor a gown that he designed on his own after their night of love and passion. Hope also comforts Brooke over Ridge and urges his mama to stay CEO of the company. Ridge and Taylor suckers wouldn't want to miss this occasion as a passionate surprise is going to await this couple. And yes, it's going to be a moment that observers are going to be talking about for numerous weeks and months to come. Watch this space. They are scratching their heads over Bill Spencer freeing Luna Nozawa from captivity. What the heck? The whole scene was Russell Good, with Luna being manacled, also thrown out the side door while Bill awaited with the sun shining each around him like a halo from heaven. It was downright felony-esque. They are raising their propositions on social media, and some of them are so crazy that they're downright presumptive in the world of detergents. For starters, Bill told her that he called in all of his chips to get her out, however, where was LT, if that's the case? Baker, he'd have choked on his hot dog. That still doesn't explain why Bill did this outrageous thing. Some suppose that Bill is intimately in love with Luna. We know, crazy. But this is a daytime drama, the emphasis on the word drama. Bill would not be the first man enticed by a PYT. Yes, it's gross that they allowed. She was his son, but that was for half a hot nanosecond. Also there's the DNA test. Or tests. Theoretically, Luna could be Bill's son if a third test gave different results. Perhaps Bill did one or several in secret and they showed Luna to be his seed? That would explain his unforeseen compassion. Luna is now ensconced in Bill's manse, where she'll no doubt beget trouble. Perhaps this is what he'd in mind? What if Bill expects Luna to beget annihilation for one of his adversaries? She's a cold thoroughbred killer and those chops could come in handy. Just saying. Or, perhaps Bill wants to have the family he allowed. He'd formerly with Poppy Nozawa and Luna. Maybe he figures if he can make a happy home for Luna, unlike his own, that she'll turn out each right. Foreigner effects have happened.